Hey everybody, welcome back to No Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're watching some jobless reincarnation.
We've had
And
a
we got
bit
the
of
intro.
we have a bit of a fuck up here. Yeah, I'm gluing that in. Where we've gone through a bunch of recap. We went over a whole concept board thing, and we read Guy Valentine, The War on Reactors, and Kevin Calhoun's comments, and realized we weren't fucking recording. So
So we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it.
yeah, we're gonna bypass doing everything a second time. Just know that we've read your comments. We have addressed them in our own minds, and we are now ready to watch the last episode of the season.
So I will Roxy telepathy all of my thoughts on your comments into your heads, and we'll go ahead and watch.
Oh, we are gonna keep up with her then.
Yeah, we're just gonna follow Eris and Ghislaine around and never go back to Rudeus.
まだ寝ていていいぞ。大丈夫。もう夜明けよ。
Besides, I left him with enough of my hair. I guess it has to be said that Ghislaine has to be doing this out of the kindness of her heart since nobody's paying her anymore.
I figured she just works for the family, quote unquote.
She got hired.
Hmm. That was symbolically Rudy is drowning himself after depression.
I don't know, that's what I imagine my stomach looks like from the inside.
A black void? Yeah, that sounds right.
Constantly bubbling. Oh, I didn't know we were still watching Vinland Saga.
Farm work will help you heal.
Did the people suddenly become CGI?
I don't think so.
I feel like they have.
They're not moving a whole lot. That's all.
Well, like, this is clearly drawn. I don't know. It's a weird look. Can't wait for this guy to turn evil.
Even he's sweating from his hard work. And Rudy is still in a coma.
It's hard to become a shut-in when all you've got is a tent.
True.
Also not in a society that'll take care of you at all. In a refugee camp, no less.
Yeah, that's not gonna last very long. Back at school.
Oi, 割り込みしちゃいけませんって小学校で習わなかったか？
弱えくせに何カッコつけてんだよ。死ねよって。バカ。おい、ちゃんとよけろよ。
Oh, that's some live, laugh, love right there. Well, that escalated quickly.
Well, I mean, we've seen this already.
Yeah. That's the first piece of build-up for it.
That is not good cable management.
傷の具合はどう？大丈夫？
辛いとは思うが負けてはダメだ。やった生徒たちは必ず退学にさせる。
無理しないでゆっくり休んでいいからね。
At least these are understanding parents. This is good.
お父さんたちはこれからまた学校に行ってくるから。
ご飯ここに置いておくからしっかり食べてね。
Aw, that's sweet.
I mean, I was already awing at the moment that it was ABC dishware, which is like
Yeah.
child's dishware.
This is a lot for you to pick up, Alphonse. I do feel sorry for you.
Conversely, nice to see that Alphonse got his body back.
お暇なようでしたらぜひ手伝っていただきたいことがございます。
Ah, yeah, put him to work.
まずは井戸作りですな。ここは川まで少し離れていますので皆苦労しております。ルーデウス殿にかかればお手の物と存じますがいかがですかな。それから木材の運搬と住居
I
の
mean, maybe
建
first
設
step is to confirm you're not talking to a
ここでが不足してお
corpse.
ります。他にもエリス様のことですが、転移先の地で事故に見舞われ亡くなられたということにする予定です。
Alright, so maybe he's not evil. I was expecting an evil turn since he was willing to go with the order that she become a consort.
It would be very difficult for him to explain otherwise, so it's good.
何にせよ、私はフィットア領を復興するだけです。
じゃあ僕なんか放っておいて作業してればいいじゃないですか。
エリス様のこともありましたので、今まではお休みいただいておりましたが、テントの数も足りなくなってきておりますし、食料もやっと食いつないでいる状況です。
出ていけということですか。
辛いのはあなただけではないということです。
I mean,
Very,
he's in
very
charge
nice way to
here
put-
now, so you know, since the whole family's dead.
どうすりゃよかったんだよ。どうしろってわかんねえよ。
I mean, the read on this is, even after everything we saw happen to him in the real world at school, he did eventually get back out again and get hit by a car.
For one moment at least.
Doesn't matter, he still got out.
いやありがとうありがとう。このお礼は必ず。はあ、セミリスあんたが来てくれなきゃもう少しで俺たちは揃ってこいつのクソになってたよ。お前すっげえな。さては名のある冒険者か。名前は
Richard's still unable to communicate to people.
パーティー名はデッドエンド。おお、どこから来なすった。その
It's not really a party anymore, you split ways.
魔族かい。
It's the only script he's got.
すごいのよ。頭が良くて強くてすごく才能があって、でも毎日魔術の訓練だって隠さなくてすっごくすごいの。
Oh, it's a shame y'all fucking ruined him.
私何も
Can't imagine him just sitting in bed all day, can you?
スペルド族だ。スペルド族ってスペルド族なんて初めて見たぜ。私もだ。寝物語に聞いたことはあるが、額に石みたいなのがついてるって本当か？
だからルーデウスが死んじゃうなんて私考えもしなかった。何もできない。私じゃ何も。いつもルーデウスに頼ってばっかりで。
思ってたのとは随分違うな。俺、帰ったら
I
み
think
んな
that's
に違う
organic.
しよう。
Maybe. Given the weird demon eye stuff we've seen before.
But imagine if it's not for the fact that they're so strong, these people would be hunted down for the gems in their foreheads, kind of like rhino horn.
Oh god,
ひどいことをしたわ。ルーデスの手、私より小さかった。
寝ない子はスペルト族が来て食べられちゃうぞってな。
子供は食べん。
The Thunderjared scene is just adorable.
私、ルーデスを愛してる。いつかまた会いに行くわ。修行して竜神を倒せるくらいになったら、今度は私がルーデウスを守るの。
Again, you're having left destroyed him. And yet somehow we have to go to high school after this.
The bubbling has to mean something. Give me the full metaphoric show. Do it.
So we're gonna end the season on a "these are all the people Rudeus has touched."
Yeah, I think so.
Again, I think this is proof he's not human god.
Back to the ocean.
Don't drink that.
It's terrible what it is.
かけかつまに。
He blackmailed us.
The guy on the second floor. Oh, you can just hear everyone, like, just wishing him well all the time, too. Oh. Ah, he's dead.
Oh, the elf in the background, of course.
We're just gonna get Kirishika, like, added to the team and no one's gonna question it. Ah, who knew Roxy could party, though? Worf's still dead.
I kind of assume she'd be more powerful enough to stop somebody from grabbing her.
She wasn't powerful enough to get a snack for herself.
Yeah, but she has all this power in her eyeballs, sort of shit.
Oh, she's such like a dramatic shift from everything else in the show. It's so great.
I feel like she's just giving all of her powers away.
ほう、たった一つの願いを他人のために使うとはあっぱれなやつじゃ。誰を探すのじゃ？生き別れの恋人か？違います。ルーデウス・グレイラットという人物の行方不明の家族です。よし、わかった。なんじゃったか。どれ？
Already forgot about him.
見えたぞ！
They got home. You're behind.
Imagine like having that power and be like, I have no idea where he is, but I see him. Aww.
旦那様、お久しぶりです。
リリア。
I think you say that Rudeus saved us, seeing that Rudeus isn't doing up nothing.
お父さん、お母さんは？
ルーデウス様からお聞きしておりましたが、やはりまだ。
Here's Paul being the good dad.
お母さんはお兄ちゃんを待ってるんだ。だからきっともうすぐ一緒に帰って。
Since we missed the whole intro discussion and comments that I was going on about Zenith being missing the entire conversation.
父親とメイドと娘2人はミリシオンで元気にしておるようじゃな。本当ですか？母親はと。
Uh-oh. The desert's already not good. Oh, this is even worse, actually. Okay.
ちょっとよく見えんな。見えない？陛下の目をもってしてもですか？じゃが大体の場所は分かったぞ。どこですか？ベガリット大陸の迷宮都市ラパンじゃ。つまり生きてはいるんですね。
That's a city?
Apparently. With what looks to be a dragon in the background of.
ちょい待て。おお、ルーデウスは超大陸におるぞ。ずいぶんと落ち込んだ顔をしておる。広い食いで腹でも壊したかの。そうですか。ありがとうございました、陛下。先ほどはご無礼を。いやいやい、助けてもらった礼じゃ。
My thing is, would you believe her?
Roxy bought into it.
Is her information believable enough to go running around for?
She apparently learned information she didn't know before, so I guess that's fair to say.
パウロの息子は大丈夫なんですの？
そうですね。落ち込んでいるというのは少し心配ですが。ルディならば必ず自分の力で立ち上がれるはずです。
Again, it's the Gurren Lagann thing, right? Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in you. Because I think better of you than you do.
Visual metaphors of video games.
それを拒絶してしまった。あいつもこいつも俺をバカにしてる。そんな被害妄想がぐるぐるぐるぐる。やればできる。そう思っていた。そんな夢に浸っていたかった。でももう遅い。手を差し伸べてくれる人もいなくなった。ならもういいじゃないか。頑張らなくたって。夢の中で生きていこう。どうせ人間、そう変われるもんじゃない。なあ。
Again, my thing is, we've seen he changed. You don't die in a car accident in your own room.
It's still fun watching him like go through the steps to like get back to where he was, I suppose. Falling asleep doing the cross stitching again.
おいルーディ
もう
今晩のおかずはいただいた。
何それは勝ったらって話だろう。
一発当たったので僕の判定勝ちです。
こら待て
The most childish she's ever been right there.
目つぶしは反則だろう。
どんな手を使ってでも勝ちを狙えって言ったのは父様じゃないですか。ルーデウス様、ありがとうございます。リーリャ、旦那様も。
おサンキュー。
もうそんなに汚れて。ごめんなさい。
That's crazy, still making her be the maid.
少し眠たいだけよ。大丈夫ですか、母様。片付けは僕がやっておくので休んでいてください。そう？じゃあルディに任せようかしら。はい。
God, it is too cute.
起こしてくれると助かるわ。わかりました。必ず僕が責任を持って起こしますから。父様はさっさと床を掃除してください。
So we're gonna see what she's doing now, I hope.
まったくいいですか、父様。掃除は効率が大事なんです。まずは喉をベッドに寝かせ。ルディ。いえいえ、当然ですよ。家族ですから。ルディ。はい。大好きよ。行かなきゃ。僕は。
Man, I really wanted to be, see where she's at now. That's gotta be the bubbling, right? We saw it was underwater or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think the first time he left the house, he got hit by the fucking car?
Yes. Okay, we need Rudeus now to step out of the tent and get hit by a horse.
It was raining that day, though. It can't be, because it's sunlight out now.
Ah, visuals.
Although it seems to be raining now.
黄昏は心を読む風に色づいているみたいだ。
I'm gonna say, it's not, to think that a person can't change is one thing, but the fact that we've previously seen that Rudy had changed in the past means it's possible for him to do it again. So I didn't see any real issue.
Yeah, it's
there.
very much like it was within him all along to do all of this. Just again, like he said, he couldn't get over his paranoia at the time.
Well, no,
He couldn't trust
saying,
other
what I kept
people.
repeating through the entire episode is that we keep flashing back to a thing that he had gone through before that was exactly like this in Sensation, but we know he died in a car accident. So we know that he got out of there, that he moved on. So, hold on.
Back to the Misty Mountains.
グレイラットですか。
5歳で水星級魔術師、しかも無縁症って。確かに本当ならすごいし、ぜひお声掛けをしたいところですけど。
作り話もそれだけ持っていると逆に面白いな。
あなたはこれが作り話ではないと、そう言いたいんですね。はい。結局あなたと彼はどういう関係なのですか？
Best
僕
friend.
にとっては恩人であり、師匠であり、友達でも
It's
あ
still
るけ
a
ど。
yes, Griff. I can see the
It
mountains falling.
is. Oh, she's got cool ass glasses now too.
Saw it in the trailer, Griff. Wait a second. Did he just like... Dude says, I'm gonna need you to work if you're gonna stay here. And he's like, fuck that. Time to march off to the mountains.
But we gotta get to the high school, right?
Which we know was on the other side of the mountains due to a conversation he had with Roxy. Yeah.
Oh, that was The show is good. It is. Like, this was really just like the send-off, where are they going now kind of episode. But like they packed up a whole lot of like meaning into like all these little wrap-up scenes, into like why we're seeing them and what they mean to rudeus and like his perspective. Because I mean, like he said himself, like he can't imagine that everyone isn't just laughing at him. And then we, of course, like just see a proof of like all the friendships he made like are completely real. Everyone does respect him and likes him, and can't imagine him being the guy who has to be in bed all day because he's depressed, right?
Well, again, it's also the people who caused this are the ones remembering him the most fondly.
I don't think Rudeus is thinking of it like that at the very least.
I mean, certainly they're not. But I mean, I don't know. Eris is the one that left the note, and at the same time is like, I love Rudeus, and it's like, did you write that in the note though? Maybe if you wrote that in the note, he wouldn't be as depressed.
So since when is Eris going to go and write something like that in a note, right?
I don't know. She shouted it from the rooftop of the world, with assumedly Ghislaine in earshot.
Yeah, but I still like the messaging of the entire thing. The title "Wake Up and Take a Step" like ends up being the thing that they entirely build the episode up around, of getting up, getting back on track, which is what we wanted to see from this episode, right?
Also, I guess pointedly, he's remembering Zenith telling him that she loves him, but all we got was the parents, like, we're gonna get those kids evicted. Doesn't remember his original parents saying I love you.
I have a feeling with all the weird bubbling, the image of the underground, and like the wibbly wobbliness of the Zenith memory, something really weird is happening. Like there's a psychic connection, maybe. I don't know.
No, I was hoping the Zenith thing was going to be Zenith remembering this, and we'll then see where she's at while she's like recollecting this memory. But I'm pretty sure the bubbling is all just a visual metaphor for depression.
Right. I think overall, like all of the little visual metaphor, just like absolutely perfect for this show. Like really, it's great. Let's see. As far as other things, so we covered Zenith. We know where Sylph is now. That's good. And Kirishima once again enters the plot and then immediately leaves it again.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
She just hangs around.
Well, I don't know what her importance is. Obviously, the dragon guy was Orsted. Because that one episode we saw Kirishima and we saw Orsted just fucking wandering, and we didn't meet Orsted until 2 episodes ago. Like, well, obviously, other than that one episode we saw him wandering, or yelling at dragons or whatever the fuck he was doing, and Kirishima just fucking wandering still. So I don't know that they're going to do anything other than that. I assume we're not going to see Orsted show up at a high school. And Kirishima seems way too young for a high school.
Kirishima probably does not care less about that kind of idea, I'm sure. I cannot possibly visualize Kirishima showing up to a school and then sitting down and being still for longer than 20 seconds.
Well, she's getting an adult drinking contests, right?
Yeah, her vibe is completely different.
I guess you don't age check anybody at a bar or a tavern in a fantasy setting.
Yeah, in terms of fantasy rules, the answer is, do you want to drink something that could be poisonous, i.e. the untreated water, or do you want some ale in your untreated water to kill everything?
Well, I meant more so fantasy races. You can't tell who's what or what age or anything like that. All you care about is who's giving you money.
Impossible to keep track of.
It's the anime rule of 1,000-year-old vampire.
Yeah, how do you know, like, the kid is lying to you? It's just like, well, it could be possible. Anything's possible, right? And that other kid who came through here earlier, he looked like he was 15, but he said he was actually 45, so That could be anything. All right, but that's the end of the season. Or core theta. Which one is it?
Season.
Okay, end of
We
the
already
season.
did 2 cores.
Okay,
And
well,
of
just
course,
checking.
just so the audience is aware, and I'm sure someone's going to ask in comments anyway, the next thing we're going to watch is the OVA that took place after episode 17, I think 17 or 16.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That'd be
before
good.
we go into next season, that's the next thing we're going to do.
Yeah. So I guess, Theta, do you have any kind of final words on having watched the entire season now? What are your wrap-up thoughts for it?
I mean, I appreciate it's a fantasy series that deals with more than just the world building issues. It deals with actual psychological, like, mandates of shit the person has to go through, especially from the viewpoint of an isekai. So we're seeing somebody who's going through things multiple times and has to consider how they did it the first time, or watching other people go through it, like when he watched Paul have to deal with everything, and then realizing that Paul is the same age he was in the real world, and that Paul is handling things better than he did.
I definitely agree. This is probably the best isekai I've watched because it's the only one where the initial premise still absolutely matters, and it's not just the power of fantasy. It is a great character drama, and I think that's the thing that we like the most here on this channel, right? Whenever we get that good drama here, we're just all excited.
What are my 2 words, Griff?
What are your 2 words? My turn? I don't know.
Starts with an E. E-R.
Don't know.
Oh, you were on a roll, Griff. I thought you were going to get there.
Unfortunately, my brain just doesn't work that much.
Emotional resonance.
That's EM.
Resonance starts with an M?
Emotional starts with EM. I thought you were spelling.
I said 2 words, Griff.
But yeah, no, emotional resonance. Like, you got it right. It's like it's actually able to go ahead, build it up, and then cash it all in just absolutely perfectly. So I think
I do love my emotional resonance.
So I don't think we can speak any more highly of the show. Go ahead. You've already watched it. Watch the next season with us. And for now, I guess we're going to go ahead and call it for today. This has been Stoneface Reactions, everybody. I'm Griffin. That's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around.